First new video of 2022, and we're doing a garage update. So I'm going to tell you where I think we're taking the channel in 2022.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
First new video of 2022, and we're doing a garage update. So in this video, I'm basically just gonna go to like a different location and discuss, future plans for the channel. But as of right now, we have a 2021 Camaro SS 1LE with a manual gearbox. And we got a 2021 Subaru WRX STI in Lapis Blue. So these are the cars that we have right now. I'm trying to figure out, do I wanna modify the STI and possibly modify the Camaro? The thing is, I know if I modify the Camaro, I'm gonna have to go big, like 800 horsepower. But I don't know. I can also modify the STI and do the same thing, go like 800 horsepower-ish. So let me know in the comments below which one you think is a better one to modify, or which one you think is better off just keeping it stock. So that's the first part of it. But let's get into this. Let's go into what cars we could potentially be adding to the channel. So I'm gonna take you guys and show you another reason that makes Florida such a beautiful place to live and be. To me, it's probably the only place I would live in the US. And I've been over in California, and I lived in New York and New Jersey for a while, and been a couple different places. But I mean, right now a lot of those places are experiencing snowstorms while I'm out in shorts and flip-flops, wearing my Crocs, out here in sunny, beautiful Florida. And it's just, there's people fishing. It's just gorgeous. There's a whole bunch of people with their yachts and stuff parked up here. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Got the Camaro over there, about to let the bald eagles fly. Yeah, look at this, like, interesting looking lizard. Look at that, or iguana, sorry. Iguana, look at that iguana there. So yeah, we had a lot of interesting, like, wildlife over here. You got the bridge to take us. This is like the intercoastal water here, and that bridge right there will take you over to the beach, Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, man, we're in between two beaches here in Florida. We're in between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf Coast. So we have our choices of what type of ocean we want to enjoy on any given day. And yeah, man, just look at this view. Tell me this isn't worth moving to this state because it's this beautiful during winter time. Because like I said, we're in December. Look at that. A lot of places are snowed out right now. We're just here chilling, shorts and Crocs. What cars should we get going into 2022? What direction should we take the channel in? Now, I put up a poll, and a lot of you guys gave me some great advice, and I saw which cars you guys were more interested in. So I'm going to tell you where I think we're taking the channel in 2022. I'd like to do a bit of traveling and showcase a little bit more of my photography, so I'll probably do a little bit more of that on the channel. We'll do a lot more interviews. Like, I come from the fight world, so I'll probably start interviewing some fighters and stuff, so you guys will see some of the fighters that we're cool with and stuff. And we plan on heading to the track a lot more, so there'll be definitely a lot more track content. And as far as cars go, this is what I think we're going to do, depending on what pops up over the year, because who knows, we're after 2020, everything's kind of been crazy, so we don't know what life is going to throw at us. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to keep the Camaro, we're going to keep the STI, and I'm going to keep the Camaros pretty much stock. Like, I mean, it's stock-ish, just because, like, you know, you guys know originally I did get the tune from Diablo, but then I took it off, and now pretty much all I have on it is just, so it's basically just a stock Camaro with the Air Raid cold air intake. So that's really all it is that's happening with the Camaro, and it's going to stay this way for a while, because I don't know, I like the Air Raid. I know, like, if I wanted big power and stuff, I could have gone with the Rotofab, but to be quite honest with you, I just like the way the Air Raid looks. It complements the engine really well. So I'm going to keep this car stock-ish, and whenever I need to go on long journeys and stuff, this will be the vehicle that I take. So that's what's happening with the Camaro. Now, as far as the STI, I plan on getting it tuned by Cobb, and then eventually I may drop it off at a shop. I need to find one that does like really good, reliable work that's not too far from me. I'm looking at Machines Gone Wild, and I think Boxer Motorsports. Those are two companies that I'm looking at, and you know, I may take the STI up to like 500, 600 horsepower, and see about going back, you know, see if I could reclaim the crown and get the King of the Crew under my belt again. So I'm gonna take that there and see what happens there, and then once I can test drive the Mark 8 Golf R, I'm going to test drive that, and I may potentially trade in the Camaro for the Golf R. But hear me out before you guys switch off. I also plan on getting the last year of the Camaro, which will probably be in 2024 or maybe even 2025. But I plan on getting the one that comes with the LT2 engine, if that comes with the manual. I plan on getting that one and keeping that one forever. You know, I'm gonna play it out and see how everything works out, because we're not 100% sure. So I will test drive the Mark 8 Golf R and see, you know, how that car feels and everything. And if I don't like it, then I'll just keep this Camaro SS1LE. But you know, God's willing, I'll be able to get the Golf R. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd like to keep this, the STI, and get the Golf R as well. And depending on how the channel does, and you guys can actually help with that. So if you look on the channel right now, there's a button that says thanks. You can actually go ahead and donate to the channel if you like. And obviously, the more donations that we get, then that will increase, you know, the probabilities of what we might get. You know, if things blow up in 2022 and the channel starts doing really well, then I'd like to get a Porsche 911 Turbo, or I'll get the Porsche 911 Carrera S and keep this Camaro and keep the STI, build the STI up to like 800 horsepower or more, and then also get the Golf R and let that be the daily. And also I want to get the wife the Toyota Sienna, so I would get that, and then we may also add the new Tundra. That new Tundra is looking real nice, so we may get that as well. So that's kind of the garage update for now, and where we're heading in 2022. You know, like I said, we don't know how everything's going to play out. If it goes well, then we may get a lot of cars. If you guys show love and, you know, donate to the channel and stuff, then we'll probably do a lot of crazy things we have access to, and you'll see us race like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff like that. If you like GTR Joey, he just ordered a very new, interesting car that it's definitely like a supercar, maybe even a hypercar. So we're gonna have some fun races ahead, and we do plan on dropping Race Car Friends merch very, very soon. And I think you guys are gonna like that, and that'd be a nice way for you guys to support the channel and show your love and stuff like that too. We're planning a link up with Q the Chaotic. That's gonna be a fun trip. That's happening in March, and I'll clue you guys into that as well. But there's a lot happening in 2022, and I have a couple of surprises for you guys. So if you guys have liked what you've seen so far, and tune in, there's a lot more coming. All right, Race Car Friends out.